Now we are going to calculate the values by using the conjunction method. If it is true and q is also true, then we get the value as true. If p value is true and q value is q, we get the answer as false. If p value is false and q value is true, we get the answer as false. If both are false, then we get the answer as false. That means if every values of p and q becomes true, then we get the value as true for conjunction. The next one is disjunction. P. If it is true, true, false, false, and q value is true, false, true, false. Okay. For calculating the disjunction functions, first we are going to take the p values and q values. First one is true and the q value is also true. If both are true, then we get the values of disjunction as true. Then if p is true and q is false, then we get the disjunction function as true. If f is false and if p is false and q is true, then we get the value as true. If p is false and q is also false, then we get the value as false. That means if any one of them is true, then we get the values of disjunction as true. Then next one is we are going to solve a problem. Create a truth table for negation of p implies q, then disjunction, then q conjunction of r. Then we are taking the values of a p as true, true, and true, true. That means for q, true, true, false, false. That means true, 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 then true, false, true, false. Okay. So in a simple way, we are going to write it as true, 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 true. The first one is true and the last one is false, 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 false. Okay. Then we are going to take the values of q and r as true, 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 false, false, true, false, false, and again you repeat the same value as true, 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 false, then false, true, and false, false. Okay. The first one is we are going to calculate the negation of p. Negation means we have to change the value as if it is a true, then change the value as false. If it is a false, then change it as true. Okay, now see, p value is true, so change it as false. Then true, so again it is false. True, again it is false. True, again it is false. And next one is false, so it is true. And next one is false, so it is true. And next one is false, so it is true. And the last one is also false, so it is true. Okay. Next we are going to calculate the negation of p implies q. Okay, that means we are going to take the negation of p values with q values. So false implies true, so we get value as true. And we are going to take the false implies true, so we get the value as true. False implies false, false, false implies false, false. Okay, that means the equivalence relations says that if both values are false, then we get the value, then we get the result value as false. Okay, so next one is q. Okay, q and r. So we are going to take about the q and r. So it is for calculating the q and r. So it is true, q value is true and r value is also true, then we get the value as true. If it is true and false, we get the value as false. False, true, we get the value as false. False, false, we get the value as false. True, true means true. True, false means false. That means if any one of the values as false, then the values, then the result values will be false. And the last one was negation of P implies Q or Q and R. So first we are going to calculate this. True, if it is true with true, then it is true. True, false, it is true. False, 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 true, true, true. That means if any one of the values has got the true, then the result will be a true. Okay, is it clear? Okay, see you.